about yours like mine can wait. Ain't no one jumping the line today. Honestly, nigga, I mind today. Think I'm just hating, rewind the tape. Pay what you owe me, I'll find a way. If I make a decision, it's mine to make. I'm trying to be real and they trying to play. Turn me up, I'm on that time. I'm on that time. On that time. On that time. On that time. I'm on that time. On that time. On that time. On that time. I'm on that time. On that time. On that time. On that time. I'm on that time. On that time. On that time. On that time. I'm on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, bro, we back. And I know we just did you just featured on a recent episode, but I thought it was only right that, we bring you back and have a one-on-one with you because, bro, you got a story, you know what I'm saying? When we talk about the streets, when you think of the streets and we talk about the streets, like I said in the last interview we did, shit was already divided and when I came in the streets, so you witnessed a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? So it was only right that we bring you back. But again, before we jump into, asking questions and all that, I want to make sure that we always want to make sure that the people who may not know you or may, you know what I'm saying, have seen you before and want to know you. So I'm going to ask you, just give us a little bit about who is NEEK. When somebody say NEEK, who is NEEK?
I just try to keep it, just real, you know what I'm saying? No shortcuts, direct.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Definitely direct, bro. Yeah. Definitely direct.
It's clear and cut. That's it.
Yeah. So, man, one of the things I do want to ask, what motivates you, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think of coming from a past that you came from into now, like, what keeps you motivated?
The truth.
The truth.
The truth keep me motivated.
That's definitely the truth, bro. Definitely the truth. And with the truth being what motivates you, like what are some of your strengths? Like what would you say your strong points are?
Standing on business. Taking care of things when they need to be handled.
Yeah. So when you think of that, when you say that, like fatherhood, just protecting your family and
bills,
just,
whatever.
Yeah, just standing on you. Yeah. I think
I think that's gangster.
Yeah, that is.
That's gangster.
That is. I used to tell my son them that, and any youngsters I talk to, I'd be like, man, a gangster to me is somebody who standing on business and providing for their family and protecting your family.
Because if you look at the mob, that's what it was all about.
Yeah, definitely.
Loyalty. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Yeah, and that's something you don't. Man, it's like that's something you don't see a lot of nowadays, and it's scary because you can even look at, even celebrities, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You see, I always think of like Rock Nation, The Rock, you know what I'm saying? And if you look at the run that they had, and you think about Jay-Z, Benny Siegel, just Dipset and all that, like I thought they was like really, locked in. So to see that, the conflict that they have, and now when you take a Cameron and a Jim Jones, and it was that just went. So loyalty is definitely
that's probably ego right there. You know what I'm saying? Pride, you know what I'm saying? And then you got to think where they from, like Harlem.
Oh yeah.
That's they more into fashion and that type of stuff.
Yeah. That was the thing. I was like, dang. I just hated to see that split. Some groups you look at,
and back what you was talking about, like with the mob, money don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? They got plenty of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can owe them and they give you a time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you be like, well, I ain't got to give me another week. You know, it's no longer about the money no more now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Principles, man.
Yeah, it's principality.
Yeah. Fuck you pay me. You know what I'm saying? What are some of your weaknesses, if any?
Being good to the wrong people.
Man, I gotta give you a round of applause on that. That was definitely one of mine, bro. And I would always be like, my daughters is my weakness too, bro. Raising daughters, sons you can be, but with your daughters, bro, it's like daddy can't say no.
You know, the daughters make you shift in the game. You know, you look at women different. You know, which we supposed to look at our mom. Just anyway.
Yeah. So that brings me to a question that asks, when you think of your daughters and I always feel like daughters are always clingy to their fathers, bro. People think mothers, but they don't play about their fathers. So judging, having daughters and just judging the person you are, would you want to see your daughters date a guy, somebody like you?
Better than me.
I say that too, you know what I'm saying? I definitely think better than me. Some of the same qualities, I don't hit women. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to, put their hands on my daughters, and I'm a passionate person.
And that's gonna give me life.
Yeah, that's gonna give me life. No questions, no questions. And that's the thing, because what is your take on it when somebody be like, I know when I say for my kids, like, I'm not one of them fathers who would be like, you on my kids, I don't give a fuck who you in front of. Like, I gotta get you. But I also know that a lot of fathers say that, and then something happen, and it's like, I'll be looking like, I'm going to prison, like, for the rest of my life.
With the Kool-Aid smell.
With the Kool-Aid smell. It ain't no hiding out, it ain't no, and I don't, not to make this a violent interview, but it ain't nowhere you can hide, because I'm gonna bring you out of hiding. You know what I'm saying? If you on my kids. So there's
like with the daughters, it make you talk about like the men now. Like when you ain't had daughters, that's considered hate. You can talk about the men.
You can do that.
And now I gotta tell my daughter the truth. So,
And I think even as one of the bonds I have with my daughters is because I don't hide who I am around them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hide who I am. And then they get older to the point now where they, they want to talk to their father about their relationship. And I ain't never the father that's gonna always side with my daughter because you my daughter.
If you wrong, I'm
gonna let you know you wrong. You feel what I'm saying? But that's what's up. So,
but not only tell you wrong, but tell you why.
Yeah, tell you why. Definitely. And that with them, because they always gonna look like I'm gonna always be right to my dad. So it rubbed in the wrong way when you know what I'm saying? It rubbed in the wrong way, but that's definitely what it is. So bro, you was outside in different eras, like you think about the 90s and in the 2000s, like what era would you say growing up and being in Charleston? And because I have to say Charleston then, because you like mixed up Charleston and Sykes, and you know what I'm saying. But you hear Blue Jay in Charleston. You know what I'm saying? But coming up in Charleston in the 90s, and then you still being around in the 2000s. Which times would you say was more dangerous for street niggas? Like when you out in the streets, like what era would you say was more dangerous?
I'm gonna say our era.
Yeah. And I think we don't say it this because we came up in, because we lived in both eras. You know what I'm saying?
It just it's all violence is violence, and murder is murder. Back then they just they were stabbing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I would think so too. Especially in the 90s when you think
and like we shoot today. So. How people be like, you a pussy. You know what I'm saying? That you don't want to fight, but ain't nobody fighting. You know what I'm saying? So it's called adapting. And nobody's scared to fight. It's just nobody fighting no more. So I gotta adapt. If he got a gun, I can't keep running up on him trying to swing on him. That's ludicrous right there.
Especially when it's like cameras and social media. Ain't nobody trying to take no ass whooping on. Because you knock me out, bro. You film me.
But it's gonna lead to gunplay.
Yeah, it is.
All in the end.
It is. So you think of times like us being from Charleston. You think of times of in those 90s. You took losses like people like Ray Baby and Courtney. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Courtney. Rest in peace, Ray Baby. Yeah. You was around those times. So how did because I think those are some of and correct me if I'm wrong, but to me, you know, in my times, like them was some of like the biggest at that time losses that Charleston had pretty much took. You know what I'm saying? How did those situations, those murders affect you? Like, what did it like make you?
It's either you gonna go the right way, or it's gonna make you adapt to it more. You know, either way.
Because I know waking up, you know what I'm saying, I always recall that time waking up and hearing about Courtney. I love Courtney. Like Courtney was just
definitely Courtney was
person, you know what I'm saying? Ray Baby. You know, them was some heavy losses around that time, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even outside at them times, you know what I'm saying?
It's very, you know, like after Ray passed, you know, it was just, it just seemed like the town, it was dark, you know, like outside it was just darker than what it usually be, you know. And you know, for me, you know, so, you know, that was like, you know, a life changing for me, you know, just seeing it, you know. So,
I think that was for a lot of people, like hearing that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, dang, it's getting real. And then you think around those times you had, the murder of Loretta. What was it, Loretta?
Craig.
That was happening in the hood. I was standing in the hood at that time.
R.P. to Loretta.
R.P. to Loretta, definitely. Sweet lady, bro.
Sweet
lady. And you know, me being young at the time that happened, I still couldn't process that. Like, the candy lady, you know what I'm saying? Like you really couldn't process that. But it did let me know that that's when I started realizing that, you know, hey, ain't nothing promised, like this shit getting real. You feel what I'm saying? This shit getting real. And such as itself, you know, one of the things, you know, what was, you know, that you kind of went through, I'm gonna touch on this topic is, you know, you lost your mom and your dad around the same time, like 5, 6 months apart. And I know when I got that call, you know, I shot to St. Louis, we came and sat with you, and he was like numb that day. Like I couldn't picture how much, you know, like look, I you know, you didn't show no, you was like numb, you know, you had like this numb. Look, I still look at that picture when we came and sat with you that day, you know what I'm saying, of losing your mom. So how much of an effect, like, did that really have on you?
Well, like for real, it's like when I got the call, man, it seemed like as soon as I got the call and it was told to me, it seemed like something just went in through my whole body. You know what I'm saying? It was like that, and it was numb, and I've been like that ever since.
I always remember, you know what I'm saying, coming over to your crib and, you know, just seeing your mom, like a person that was full of joy. That was a loss. That was a loss for us all, bro.
I never saw her mad. I never saw her complain. I never saw that.
Yeah. What she call you, Dom? Dom. Yeah, Dom, your friend there, I'll never forget that, bro. You know, and even just like, you know, riding to Memphis with your pops and just opening the game. You know what I'm saying? He say, cause you was like grown as hell. You wouldn't even smoke in front of your dad. Nah. I thought that was like, cause you wasn't smoking in front of your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Cause I remember you secretly passing me the weed one time. And I'm like, what the hell you doing? But then I caught on like, so that's dope, bro. Cause that's a lot of that what you don't see now. Right. You know, people say some of the craziest things. Sometimes I slip and do that in front of my father and catch, because I went for a while long. I wouldn't smoke in front of my father. Right. I didn't want to smoke a cigarette in front of him. You know what I'm saying? That's a grown man.
It's you know, like my mom, she was. That's the person that get people passes. Me. When I give you a pass, that's my mom.
That's the side of your mom.
The militant side, that's my dad. You know what I'm saying? So my mom, she just saved a lot of people. She saves people.
So man, that is a thing of when you think about that. Like I know we was talking about that. We kind of touched on that in the last interview. You know about giving people passes and because you know you could sometimes think like, hey, you ever sometimes like walk past somebody and just look at them and was like, I gave you a pass. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know it.
You know, it sometimes it be their mom. You know what I'm saying? Who you know, like I can't even do it like that. You know,
and then they don't know, because sometimes, you know, even in the streets, like people still posture up, like, you know what I'm saying, like thinking that, not knowing you ain't saved yours. It's somebody that I care about that's tied to you that saved you.
And you know, it sometimes it be God. And you know, because like I said, it's been plenty of times I'm finna like get somebody and God be like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and you know, it's like they just say if you do take that person's life and even though he was bad out here, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what God had in store for him. He probably was bad. He probably was just on that bad mission right now. Later on, he probably would have been transformed to what, you know, what God wanted. He probably would have been following God later on, but we took his life. You know what I'm saying? We didn't give him that chance.
I ain't never.
So we being the judge, jury, you know, we being, you know.
I ain't never look at it like that, bro. That's a dope way. You know, you always was a person that looked at things in depth, and you know, when you think about our brotherhood and Dre gang, like you was always our go-to. You feel what I'm saying? That's just about for everything, like advice, everything. How did you embrace that position? You know what I'm saying?
It's like Jesus, you know what I'm saying? He was for the people, you know what I'm saying? You know, he deserved to get his feet washed. But instead of him getting his feet washed, he washed other people's feet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why people, you know, just being good to people. You know, so I try to help everybody else first. And help me last.
That's definitely you, because you know, we used to debate about that all the time. Like, yo, bro, shit ain't gonna move. Like, you gotta go off your word and lead
and you know, I was told that. You know, like I was said in the last episode where, you know, the women was praying for me and stuff. You know, that's what she told me. You know, she was like, you telling your friends the truth. You know what I'm saying? She said they listening. She said, but you ain't moving. You know what I'm saying? She said, you gotta move and then be an example and show them. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll move. You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy, bro, because that's one of the things I used to always say to you without even hearing her say that. I always be like, man, you know, everybody else gonna follow suit. You pick the time and date, we gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? But you always be like, man, what y'all want to do? You know what I'm saying?
Was Miss Mary Lane, Dalet.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
It was a couple more too.
I think it was. I think. Do you think like it's more? You had more people that prayed for us, even though we was like in the streets and shit like that.
It's always somebody praying for you. You know, that's why I said that'll help you. You know what I'm saying? That person who praying for you really, you know, about God. You know what I'm saying? He gonna hear that. God gonna hear that prayer for that person.
That's why I always think like, man, ain't nothing like having a grandmother. You know, they prayed for you. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the things, losing my grandma, losing people like that. You gotta lock in like, dang, who's gonna pray for me now? You know what I'm saying? Because you know as well as I know, I wasn't the person that prayed. We had so many battles of you being like, bro, man, you need that Bible. You need to get to that book. Like,
and that's all you miss. You got everything. You got everything else.
What brought you closer to that book?
Man, like I said, when for real, man, I've been, you know, it's been in me. You know what I'm saying? I guess I was running. You know, I had been running from it. You know, because when I was like, it still haunt me to this day. When I was like 13, I came outside on the sidewalk. My other partner came out of his house. He had a gun. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, he showed it to me. I said, man, this shit ain't real. You know what I'm saying? And I grabbed a gun. You know what I'm saying? He like, man, it's real. I said, man, this shit ain't real. And I pointed it at my face. I got this gun at my motherfucking face. And some like, pull the trigger.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Some telling me to pull the trigger. And some like, man, hell no. Just turn it around and shoot that bitch. Cause I know you finna shoot. You finna shoot regardless. You either finna shoot yourself. So just turn it around and just shoot. And man, I just turned it around and bow, I'm telling you, it was a real gun.
Damn.
Man, I wouldn't be here today.
That's crazy, bro. Just thinking of that, you know,
that shit still hunt me today.
Just knowing things you went through in your earlier time in the streets and being active, you know what I'm saying? And you know, even some of the things I know about you, things that we went together, whether that may not even be for the camera. Like when you find yourself in a situation where, let's think back to when you was locked up on your attempted murder case. Like, did you feel like, damn, I didn't escape so much, I didn't got away with so much? Is this that time where, did you think about that? Like, damn, I'm here, but I gotta kind of accept it a little because I done got away with so much shit.
No, because, man, for real, like I said, I already had a dream about it. You know what I'm saying? I had a dream. Well, I don't know if I said it in the last episode, but yeah, I had a dream that, I went to jail, but I didn't know what I went for. But in the end, I beat my case. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This before I even went to jail, anything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, I had a dream that I got shot in my neck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm talking about on the same street that, the person got shot in his neck. Yeah. Yeah. But it was in my dream, it was me. Yeah. But it really happened to somebody on the same street that I got shot in my neck on.
Damn, that's crazy.
In my dream.
It's crazy. I be thinking about like some wild times of when you think about that situation. Of course, me remember being there. Like, I really want to know, like, I remember coming outside that party and, excuse me, you was standing in that road, still clutching. What was in your head? What was going through your mind at that time?
I'm here. I'm here now.
Yeah. Ain't no turning around.
Like, I'm gonna run.
Yeah. Because you think that's what most people do in a situation like that. They like get the fuck out of Dodge after, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, that's what we did.
Yeah.
Different, man.
Yeah. Definitely.
Ain't no running, man.
Definitely. Because that was the thing that was one of the things that I think about a lot. Like, this nigga's still in the road and shit. You know what I'm saying? And at that moment, like I can't say it was a adrenaline and just some people are just like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Because you knew what a lot of people would have done.
Yeah. At what point? They in the fuck. I mean, I did. You know what I'm saying? I left. The worst part you stand and do, but then you like, oh, let me get the fuck out of the scene, but not knowing the way you just did this, your ass going to jail. You know what I'm saying? So like, at what point did you reality hit you? Like, or did it ever hit you? Was it like you had to, once you calm down, or did your adrenaline calm down?
I already knew what I was finna go through. Yeah. I already dreamed about it.
Yeah.
That's why when they was, when people was coming, when people was coming to see me in jail, some people wanted to handle the situation where couldn't nobody even come to court on me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was like, nah. I said, nah, don't do nothing.
Yeah. Because, we got first win of certain things.
So I took a chance of a motherfucker come telling on me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Sparing them.
And I could have got him out. He could have been out of here,
And some shit we knew before they didn't pick you up, not to go too much into it, you know what I'm saying? But we had got wind of certain things and, you start seeing like, I know for me it's a seed to go through that situation and you see certain things and you see how people can be tough as hell and a gangster till certain things happen and then how they maneuver after that is like,
it's because you
what
think,
the fuck?
It's because you deep. Yeah. You ain't thinking nothing gonna happen to you like that.
Yeah.
You thinking you gonna be the motherfucker crashing people.
Yeah.
But, I said, it's just certain people, you'll bump into the right one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody ain't gonna let you just push them over.
Yeah. Because I think, that's the thing, some people, you done got that off for so many people now. You feel like
you feel like you can just, it become normal to you. Yeah.
You can do that.
I saw a person call somebody a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And dude knocked them out, you know what I'm saying? And, standing over like, nigga, don't never, you know what I'm saying, talk to me like that. Yeah. And then you got to think of how many bitches he got away with calling other people that. Yeah. It became normal to him. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do everybody like that. Yeah. And some people don't play that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. if you go back to like your mentality and being from the streets, because I always think that, you know, one of my things that, you know, we always talk about all the time, and I always say, like, you can change directions and avenues, but that mentality you always have to keep, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Jay-Z said in one of his songs, he said, y'all respect the niggas that get shot. Mm-hmm. I respect the shooter.
Respect the shooter.
What is your outtake on that?
Yeah, we respect the shooter. But you know, like you said, you know, people who get shot, they get the coochie.
Yeah, they do, bro. They act like they done the shooting.
You know what I'm saying? The coochie.
That is true. You know, and a lot of news play into that. You know what I'm saying? And people surround them, and I always. You know, I felt like
he didn't buy
it. Like he done body, he done body something like that.
Like that.
Like go get some get back. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. So I always thought when I first heard Jay say that, bro, I was like, that nigga said something that many of us probably thought should have said, and you know, he just said it, and I looked at that like, damn, that do make sense. Because so many times you've seen. Certain people get shot and it be like that.
Yeah, you know, like now, you know what I'm saying? Back then, the drug dealer was respected. Now motherfuckers respect the hype.
Yeah.
He getting high as a motherfucker, but he respected.
Yeah. I think they took it a different way, because you know, even when you think about
they reversed the game. They reversed the game, meaning you broke the rules, and that's why it's chaotic how it is. It's common sense.
Because when you think about, when you go to certain situations, like if you think the code and niggas who done caught cases and go in there and you see it and around everywhere. First 48 everywhere, you done put this work in, but then you go in there and you tell on yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I never understood that. You know what I'm saying? And then all you guys would be out on the streets, man. Yeah. You know, free a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wait, what?
You know, like I said, how do you get caught with the shit? Just you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you say you need to holler at somebody. You know what I'm saying? The feds or somebody to.
Yeah.
What the fuck you need to holler at?
Yeah. Same difference. Even when that too, you think of, because, you know, possessions is 9 cents of the law, so you get, I never understood that neither. Like,
they already got you.
Yeah, they got you. Like, you got to go straight to your cell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Especially if you say you the street dude and you would stand up, there's no need of saying, police catch you with something. You know, you in the room with them people and you saying, I ain't tell you.
I gotta holler at somebody.
Yeah, but I ain't tell you.
You gotta holler at somebody.
You went in that room, we don't know what all you said, because my answer would be this. Like, my question would be this. What was your reason for going to sit down with them? If they
what is your reason for wanting
you? Or you even asking to speak with them. Yeah. Like, I didn't understand. And that's what you say is backwards, because, you know, I know some people like that. We know some people like that.
Get out and get respected.
Get respected. Like, all them niggas, he was solid. And some of them even be on social media, call another motherfucker up. They nigga tell him. You know
that's why I say the fake real and the real fake.
Yeah, it is, bro. It is. Like,
it's over. Like, you know, that's why the real niggas this time, we Boy, we losing.
Like a motherfucker, bro. Like a motherfucker. It's like, damn, what is...
The clowns with clown knowledge. With clown knowledge.
Yeah, because I definitely think that's the most clown shit, you know what I'm saying? And to even come back, or even to...
That's why motherfuckers dying. That's why we got what we got.
Yeah. You know? But I don't think people really dying of telling and doing foul shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
They dying from faking this shit. You not from this. You know, and all you did was got you some dreads, some gold teeth. You dressing like this little nigga. You got the look, but it ain't. That shit it's on you, not in you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what's fucking the game up. All them type. That's why I said, if it's a lot of fake niggas out here now, shit, who you think in the game? All them fake motherfuckers.
Yeah, it is.
That's why I said it. And the real niggas and slid back like, they get away from this shit. And it's a lot of fake shit. They running this shit. And that's why I said you got the chaotic shit. You got the killers. You got the, senseless killers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, it be senseless killing
in the room.
Yeah, and then you see, this is my thing. If, you know, you got a group of guys and they beefing with another group of guys and this side take a L, you know what I'm saying? Whether innocent people get killed, you feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And if you see that and you go on social media, how they just like, man, them niggas ain't playing, these niggas did what them niggas, but nothing ever happened. You feel what I'm saying? Like, y'all cloud these money. Cause me, I be sitting back like, I ain't sympathizing. When is you moving? Like, when is you stepping on shit? You feel what I'm saying?
That's supposed to be
not lose somebody on your side or you know, some people that's with you getting there and y'all grouped up and everybody like, you know, looking at you like, man, them niggas finna get back, but nothing ever get touched. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, that's why I said, like, you know, people be hiding behind crews.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just say if the head motherfucker get touched, you know what I'm saying? He in the hospital or he passed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who gonna step up?
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's about now.
Yeah.
But that's why I said if everybody was wolves and you know what I'm saying, if everybody was that gunslinger, shit, we wouldn't have to ask that. You know, who gonna step up?
Yeah.
Man, we gotta ask that. It's a problem. Them niggas ain't really like that.
Cause I definitely used to like that. There would be a thing of mine, like, you know what I'm saying, people lose certain people and, you know, guys be out moving in packs and shit and everybody looking like, oh, them niggas finna step on something. They never get stepped on.
The niggas who in that pack, that's really the scare tactic. They scared for real.
Yeah. Cause I think it'd be like that even when you think of you know, somebody like harming somebody that you cool with or somebody on your team or whatever, and that nigga go to jail, you got 100 niggas like, yeah, I'm getting that nigga wool with this, like that is going down, like as soon as he go to jail, like, man, nigga lucky he was in jail, you know what I'm saying? But but you also seen the reverse where a nigga didn't go to jail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay,
you know that's what kind of happened in you know my situation. You know, when I was locked up, you know, I guess the guy was telling people like, yeah, I'm getting him when he get out, you know, but the whole time I ain't getting out because you
going to court him.
You secretly come testify.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know but you're telling the streets this.
That's crazy.
That's why I said, man, I knew then. I said, man, this shit ain't real no more, man.
Yeah. Man, it is, bro. Cause I think about my situation. I remember the nigga inboxed me one time and it was like, he ain't no real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, almost like I couldn't believe it. Like, you've been at every court appearance. I got your statement. I got, you was a CI, and I ain't know that shit. And you telling you in my DM, telling me, then you say some shit like, yeah, I know where you at too. My only reply was, yeah, you also know I'm miss neither. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't work. That makes beefing dangerous. And I think that's the difference between a lot then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you beefing and you won with some people who get shot, they gonna go tell like that's how I beef.
But when it's like that, you gotta go and exterminate for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit, that's it. That's the only way you're gonna be safe. Other than that, you going into life.
They always say a M case is the easiest case to beat. Ain't no motherfucker coming to court, but shit, that is dangerous. Man.
You just can't public them.
You can't
publicize them in public.
Nah. Man, so one thing I want to ask is like, you know, being in the streets and coming from the field we come from, and of course you was out there before me, you know what I'm saying? But was there ever a time of any losses that you took that was like hard to shake back from? And the reason why I say that, let me elaborate, because this is not I don't want it to, you know, sometimes people ask that and we be like our grandmas and you know, they live their days, you know what I'm saying? So if you lose your but friend wise and being out there in that field, like, was it ever a loss that you took that was like, damn, like, just hard to shake back from?
All of them. You know what I'm saying? You know, just, not just on our side. It'd be, because, you know, I got like, you know, relationships with a lot of people.
Yeah, you do.
You know, like Bebop. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bebop.
Shout out to Bebop. I fuck with Bebop. Yeah. Shout out to Bebop. Yeah, that was the thing about you, because you did, and y'all see me steady getting my little shot cup. I'm sipping that, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no drinkers over here. We gotta sip the shot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But nah, that was a thing of, you know, you being on on the other side, from the other side, and you still have so many relationships with certain people.
That comes, the relationships you have with the other side, they come from before the game.
Before the game, man.
You know what I'm saying? So when you started split up, that's why I said, if I, like I said, I was just friends with him. He was just my best friend, and I catch him, you finna murder him?
Yeah, you finna murder him.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that relates to one of the things you said in A Million Tears, where like older niggas bleach our mind, gangbang. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I know, like, bro, when we gonna jump in a little music real quick, when you think of music, like how did it feel to not have that pursuit of music like myself and so many other people was, and to just like when you drop like probably like your first solo song, right? You drop your first solo song and for it to be now solidified as a Boo Hill or Charleston classic that's gonna be around for years to come. Like, how did that make you feel to do that? You know what I'm saying? Because you got to look at success. Because most people look at success like, he getting $1 million but that's success to it's a classic now. So how did that make you feel?
It was like, let me say this first about about money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can have $1 trillion, you know what I'm saying? But if God gave you a rich soul, that rich soul, it ain't, that $1 trillion ain't shit compared to a rich soul. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's real. That's real.
Yeah. But that, that 1 million tears, it's just, I really didn't feel no way, it wasn't like, I'm finna kill this shit,
you didn't, bro.
It wasn't like that, it was, like I said, just truth, I just go off truth, and, that's the only way I know how to rap, you know what I'm saying? I can't fairy tale, talk about the money, and, like, what is that doing for the next person's life by me talking about the money?
Yeah. Cause you pay homage to like both sides at the time, not just both sides, that the victims, but to their families, and, you know what I'm saying? Like that was,
cause like I said, like me and D-Bop, you know what I'm saying? It was me and D-Bop, I'm talking about for years, you know what I'm saying? And then like Courtney, Big Boo, Cook, Nelly, you know what I'm saying? We was all hanging, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all them too.
Shout out to all them. Yeah. And that's why I said, that's who I grew up with, you know what I'm saying, at a certain period of time. Yeah. Like me and E. We used to walk from the back project to Brenneman and back. He used to freestyle all the way, back and forth.
That's it. Have you paid homage to both sides, and of course, I was blessed to hear the song before it was released. And for those who don't know, like, you actually was hands on with the editing of that video. Like everything that's in that video was like your idea from A to Z. Like, was that something that was just in your mind? Like, it didn't pop up at the spur of the moment. Like it was like, it's just
like a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? We don't watch so many like hood movies, where they, we see how they just shoot it. It ain't really nothing to shoot it. You know what I'm saying? A movie, you know. So, it was easy for me.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Real shit. Yeah. Started as a young buck, we chillin' on our kid shit. Older niggas bleached our minds, gang banging came in. Now we no longer friends, different sides, different bros, different gangs, different friends, different bitches, same hoes. Any beef, let's go. Where he at? Shoot on sight. Some stay, bang, fight, while others ran, took flight. Niggas sneaking, hiding, huddle up when they hit that pack. Took them to another zone, tripping how we tipped our hats. Knew each other moms well, fed us good, made us nap. Trade that love for the trap, betting money, shooting craps. Mothers praying, all we ever did was bring them pain. Unknowingly seen friends, but we selfish in our ways. Disobedient to parents, it'll short your life days. Daddy told you think you know it all, headed to a grave. When we hurt, it affects another sister, cousin, or a brother. How can it be a future for the shorty coming unders? Hey, follow me, I can lead you from the fake. Shorty, don't die young, pump your brakes, slow your pace. I done seen it all from murders, mothers cry, the homies getting a lifetime. How the streets tell us lies. Hey, follow me, I can lead you from the fake. Shorty, don't die young, pump your brakes, slow your pace. I done seen it all from murders, mothers cry, the homies getting a lifetime. How the streets tell us lies. Essie Smith, Eddie Kitchen, Miss Betts, Jackie Cleese, Dirty G, High C, Chance Kitchen, Lil G, Rosemore, Ray Baby, Gene Spence, Reunit, V, Walker, White Cloud, Philando, Miss Tootie, Kitty Bogan, Tasha Bogan, the Gail, Son D'Angelo, aka Red Doe, brother from that Sizemo. Fuck the police, Mary Asbury, G-Unit, Miss Curl, Marvell, God gon' see you through it. J Von, Tommy Rebby, no party, this is cry music. Feel it deep up in your soul. Blessed that we survived through it. All scarred mothers, falling victim, weeping painful nights. Shorty correct them wrongs for your mothers, turn them into right. Why the real gone, the fake live on, playing a movie script. Still gang banging and they grown, see they ain't learned shit. Look at them and see your future, they ain't real. Look into them, real niggas that lost their lives for these cowards moving foolish. Hey, follow me, I can lead you from the fake. Shorty, don't die young, pump your brakes, slow your pace. I done seen it all from murders, mothers cry, the homies getting a lifetime. How the streets tell us lies. Hey, follow me, I can lead you from the fake. Shorty, don't die young, pump your brakes, slow your pace. I done seen it all from murders, mothers cry, the homies getting a lifetime. How the streets tell us lies. Hey.
Tomorrow's production available on today's more.
What up, little homies? Yeah, step in your own light. Yeah, fuck a shadow. Yeah, shall not fear no evil. Yeah, fear God and not them. I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. Put the real in your face, but I can't make you think it. When you doing a lot of line results to a lot of blinking mirrors in your pocket. Practice looking hard, yeah, I seen it. I can lead you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. Put the real in your face, but I can't make you think it. When you doing a lot of line results to a lot of blinking mirrors in your pocket. Practice looking hard, yeah, I seen it. Hey.
Dope, man. One of the things you said in that song was one of my favorite parts, and there's so many of them to it, is because I don't think people caught it. So for the people, can you give us that quote of the mirror in your pocket? And what did it stands for? What did it mean when you said
mirror in your pocket, practice looking hard.
Yeah, I see
it's like, it's like, you know, you faking it for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's a lot of y'all be with that mirror in y'all pocket too.
You faking it with the mirror.
Yeah, you gotta go to the bathroom, check your posture.
Look at
Yeah. That was like that was one of my favorite lines in that practice. Yeah. And that's a classic, bro. Gonna definitely be here for years to come, for generations to come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely got to shout you out for that one, brother. That's one of the ones right there. That's one of the ones.
You know, it's from the heart. It ain't like I said. Money can't fuck me.
Yeah.
You know.
So I think you shocked the town when you did that, because it's like a lot of people didn't know you rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and even you know, when we formed, because you probably had maybe featured, you would just start featuring on certain songs, and you had hot lines on a lot of songs. So to jump out there and in that short period of time, like, cause you know, some of us have been rapping a long time and didn't get you know, didn't get that hit.
But really, I have too. You know,
just low key. Yeah.
And shout out to Big Morty too.
That's
why I adapted it from.
Yeah. I think my amazing came from a lot of shout out to
Big Morty the most, but E, like I said, E.
You got so many. Like I don't want to just take time to shout them out. E, Tashi, you got to think of Adol, Glenn, Funkaholic Family. B, definitely B. B was one of the motherfuckers that was rapping in school. Like he ain't right. And that's
young fly genius.
Yeah. B was definitely one of them ones, bro. Like he definitely has some good Ice creative, bro. Like definitely Ice.
Mm-hmm.
So when you think about those type of people who, and I think they all can agree, like they had years of this shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I think that our rap culture and our era embraced you for that. You know what I mean? So some niggas would have side-eyed you for that. Like, man, where the fuck you come from and make a hit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just out the blue like that. You know, niggas would have side-eyed you for that shit. But I think everybody embraced it. You had to embrace it, and you had to embrace your flow, because not just going to the Million Tears, but even some of the songs that, of course, I heard shit before they hit the, you know what I'm saying, hit the booth. But a lot of the songs you was featured on, you know what I'm saying? You know, you was killing shit. Then I think about the Dearly Beloved that we dropped, one of my favorite songs that I really don't think we put it out there enough. So we're gonna bring that back out there. But Dearly Beloved was one of them ones where, bro, little do you know, I don't know if I ever told you, but I was this close to saying, Nick, you might have gone have that. You might have gone do the first and second verse on that motherfucker, because you came in out the gate gunning. You know what I'm saying? And so that's the thing, brother, that I definitely always want to salute you. I always salute you about is having that short run, and you made classic music in that short period of time, when some of us been doing it a long time. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of unheard of, bro.
Yeah.
that's kind of unheard of.
Yeah.
But I want to step away from something real quick, just for a short second. I want to ask you a question. What do you want your legacy to be?
You know, just
for your kids to remember you, and
just fair. You know, they know I was good. You know, my kids, they know I'm good to them. You know what I'm saying? Just that's it. You know what I'm saying? Had them right. You know what I'm saying?
So how you want the world, the people who know you, the area of you, like what you want your legacy to be to them? Besides the cool, laid back me.
If you just listen to the words.
You know?
Yeah.
So I know one of the things we was talking about, that we had talked about a lot of times, and we just spoke about it on the break, is even when you just say Zari, shout out to Zari, my niece, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for supporting something I've been trying to tell him a long time, man, because you know that Bible, bro, you very you got a lot of knowledge, bro, and one of the things I always pay homage to you for, and anybody that know me know I pay homage to you for, was you kind of you saved my life. You feel what I'm saying? Just, you know, giving me a lot of game and understanding that, man, there's more in him. You know what I'm saying? In my wildest times, you feel what I'm saying?
Nah, that's why I said, like, you know, like, why would a person, you know, do something to somebody, you know, kill them? You, like I said, you don't know what goes in store for him down the line.
Because we like literally came from like the opposite side, and I'm one with people who, you know what I'm saying, you around, but I always had this thing of this high level of respect for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I think even you and my brother bumped heads once before one time. It was like, nah, bro, like that's he one of them. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing I want to say too, because just to say, I got so much respect for my brother, because everybody know Tane, that's my big brother. You know what I'm saying? He don't play about me, brother. That nigga do not play about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he do not play about his little brother. But one of the things he always saluted was our friendship, our brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? Bro would always be like, yo, bro, you got some dope partners, bro. You got, if I had niggas like you got niggas, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas loyalty. So I always wanted to shout bro out for that. Like, you know, we spend a lot of time together. We do a lot of shit that, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's like we go our own way. But I always say one thing that people don't understand about me and my brother: if we was around each other 24/7, we'd have been locked up, because we just the type two that to each other, nobody's not gonna tell each other to chill out. in the midst of an altercation. Like when bruh give me that look and I give him that look, he just be like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Instead of one of us just stepping up being like, nah, bro, let's not do that. We don't look at it like that.
That's what you used to do.
Yeah. But bro, I always saluted, you know what I'm saying, the niggas that I surrounded myself around. He always saluted y'all and definitely got a high respect. So shout out to my big brother.
You know, like I tell him, you know, like telling me, you know, like already, like, you know, y'all, you can fight him, you know what I'm saying, but he just can't hurt him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't that you fight, y'all fight, you know, you just can't hurt him. You know what I'm saying?
So I want, it's a couple things I want to jump when we talk about, cause I think people know our bond, you feel what I'm saying? And this is well over, I think I said 25 years plus 25 years.
That's crazy.
And to us, we never argued, bro.
Right.
We would have 3-4 hour long debates, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we never
raised our voice.
Yeah, we never raised our voice at each other. Yeah.
And you know, like they said, if you don't argue, you ain't friends. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that.
No, I don't mean that. We could just call our debates arguments if they want to say that.
Okay.
If they want to say that, because we have debates, but our debates we don't even cuss at each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then we
never told him fuck you.
Yeah. I never hung up the phone on the nigga, no shit like that, or I ain't fucking with Neek today. Like it's never been
we
that.
ain't play that shit.
Yeah, we don't play that. And I think, and it was shocking to a lot of people when I used to say that. Like, nah, we ain't never argued. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never argued with. I think me and Ice had an argument one time. I ain't gonna call it an argument. A disagreement when we was doing the event one time, but it never came to no. It never came to no fuck you or nothing. It was just
within hours.
Probably within 30 minutes. I remember bro pull back up, man. I love you, bro. Let's get this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it can be done. So I think when I be disagreeing when people be like, man, no such thing as friends, fuck friends. I guess I disagree, but I understand because y'all are not friends to me. We brothers, you feel what I'm saying? But jumping into something that's deep, we're gonna speak on Dread Gang and the members of Dread Gang. One of the things, explain Fella, your love for Fella.
Man, and what I said, you can fight him.
You just can't
hurt him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's it.
Yeah, we sit on the phone with Fella today for hours. That nigga just funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Explain your love for Ice.
Same. Yeah, same. Like, well, all y'all. You know, like I said, you can fight him. You just can't hurt him.
Yeah. So before I'm not even gonna say me. I'm gonna say, at one point in time, you know what I'm saying, I came home with this jacket that they put on me, just a lot coming on around my name and you know, just dealing with a lot of shit.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? What made you, cause you could have easily did what a lot of people thought they did at the time and just, I ain't fucking, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rocking with them. What made you sit down and listen and say to yourself, like, that's my brother, I fuck with him throughout all that, like,
you gotta, you gotta see things for yourself. Basically, when you did walk up, you talked, and you know, you was telling me things, and I didn't see a flaw in what the things you were saying. So, you know what I'm saying? That I knew I was saying. You know what I'm saying? I knew I wasn't hanging whatever they said you was. You know, I knew I wasn't weak.
And I definitely got to shout you out for that, you know what I'm saying? Because you know more than anybody, you know, like, that was some stressful times, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think it kept my head above water because, you know, like, there was times where I would, you know, I look at dudes now and it's like, bro, I always feel like niggas should be thanking you. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You saved a lot of dudes, bro. Like
I said, all I could have been like, shit, you're me, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but you would always be like, nah, bro, we can get them another way. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas ain't. And then after due time, I start looking and seeing that damn bro is right. Like, and right now, you know, not the I gotta stick my hand, but you fucking them up right now.
And that's what I'm saying. It ain't me. It ain't my, you know, my work. It's God work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just using. You know what I'm saying?
So considering that, where a lot of us come from, you know, where to see fella doing what he doing right now, to see Ice doing what he doing right now, you know what I'm saying? And even with the things that I'm doing right now and how hot-headed I was and, you know, all the talking you done to me, how does that make you feel? Knowing, let me add this to it, knowing that you played a heavy part in motivating us to do a lot of the shit that we doing today.
I just think my job done. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, you can't save the world, but you know, as long as if you can help one person, you know what I'm saying, and change and shit, your job done.
Yeah.
You know? So that's how I look at it. Like I said, it ain't me. It ain't me though.
Yeah. Now I gotta salute you. I gotta salute you on that, bro. One thing if people don't know that, you know, I'm gonna make them aware of, and maybe you said it on the last, is that you think about the streets that you come from, and when I say streets, you know what I'm saying, I want to make sure that, cause a lot of shit we can't go into detail about, you know what I'm saying, due to the nature of it. But when I say streets to a lot of people, it mean because you was really in that field. You know what I'm saying? You done dealt with situations that could have took your life or could have took your freedom, and you know what I'm saying? Man, you was just really active. You was out here. Like, you know, you got some niggas who like I said, a lot of their kids or their old ladies, and I'm really confident that I was out here doing this, and this, and you know, like I said, yeah. And one of my pet peeves is niggas know how I get down. Like niggas just throw that shit around, but considering that you was active out here, and so many times you know you could have lost your life, so many times you could have lost your freedom, to elevate yourself to a person that's having not one but 2 degrees, like. Tell us what 2 degrees you got, and what motivated you to go out and do that?
Just an associate's of arts in general education study.
Just associates. You say associates in arts.
Yeah, associates of arts.
Associates of arts
in general education.
In general education. That's what's up. Yeah. That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. So what motivated you to do that, and how did you feel about reaching that goal?
It was just, you know, Lena signed me up, you know what I'm saying? And when she signed me up, it just, I just went. I just had to go. Yeah. You know, if I started, if she signed me up, I'm gonna finish. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's
dope. So do you feel like, to me, I didn't think you did, you know what I'm saying? Cause like when you come tell us about these degrees, you was just like, yeah, I got my degrees, and was like, we like, nah, bro, we finna turn up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we finna turn up. So did you feel like I accomplished? You felt accomplished? You know, I gotta go. Or did you feel like I knew I was gonna do this? This is nothing. On to the next.
I probably had the same feeling of every felon. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because I've done like courses over. You know how people go to college and get their bachelor's and then they still got a felony. Yeah. You know, I was reading like their comments, and they was talking about how, you know, they did all this and owe all this money back to the school, but won't nobody hire them because of their felony. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true.
You know, that was like a, you know, like damn. You know, put negative thoughts in your head, you know, all types.
But to still get through that and reach that goal of getting your degrees, that's definitely major. I gotta salute you for that. So when you see things of, you know, when you talk about, we gonna jump back to this right here again. This Dread Gang, if they ain't seen, it's to be 100% pure uncut. What made you, you know, when we sat down, and for those who don't know, this is definitely a co-founder of Dread Gang, and you know, when we think about the times we sat down and, you know, discuss the nature of what we was doing, what made you so passionate about it?
Seeing the ending. Yeah. You know, like when you vision, if you can vision something and see the ending of it for success. Yeah. That's when you go hard. You know what I'm saying? If you vision something, you don't see the ending. Yeah. 9 times out of 10, it ain't gonna work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So do you think is anything that when you think about, you know, cause most time all people see is the things that we done. Like niggas do a lot in community, they make music, behind the scenes, as we spoke on in the last video, but only kind of hit to all the shit that we dealt with, you know what I'm saying? And cause at some point I feel like they gonna end up free cases. You feel what I'm saying? Or better than that, like set us up to trick us out the streets. Cause it was getting that bad and we couldn't explain that to people. You know what I'm saying? Cause I think so many people was like that, you know, a lot of people be like, and this is just not to pinpoint nobody. I don't know nobody else who told us that was on investigation. That I can think of. But, to know that, you know, for us to go through that and knowing that, man, these people trying to, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get us out the way and we can't even tell this to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Cause nobody's going to take this serious. And was there ever a time that like cause I know I did, I started fearing for my freedom. You know what I'm saying?
It was like, you know, well, for us with me, I had saw it before, you know what I'm saying? On a bigger scale, you know what I'm saying? Like when Tupac, you know what I'm saying? When he was, you know, like he said, I never had a record until I made a record. See what I'm saying? It's his voice. It's the shit he was speaking about. You know what I'm saying? So now let me free case you. Let us fuck with you. You know what I'm saying?
Cause you think of that and just so many things.
So I had saw it, you know, just on a, like I said, a larger scale.
And it's crazy to know that the people, you know, we can't even say it was just our white people because it was some of our own kind that was trying to get us out the way.
You know, probably some of the same people who sit behind them desks. You know?
To make a difference like that and have to deal with trying to make a difference.
Cause you know, it ain't about the name. It's about the deeds. It was about the things you was doing. That's all it's about. We was doing good deeds. You know what I'm saying? So they make the name good. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like it was anything we could have done different? Done better?
Went harder. Like I said, it stopped us. You know what I'm saying? We let it stop us instead of, you know what I'm saying, going through. We should have kept going.
So how did you feel? Because I know a lot of times we have been together when it happened, or you was even probably by yourself. I know at times I was by myself when the people who supported us, like if you think like the aunties and the older grandmothers who like would come to us and be like, "Hey, we miss y'all." And you know, when you think of you know, Mother's Day events and things that we did and those mothers, some of them probably gone now, some of them still here. And you know, to come and embrace us and like, "Damn, we miss y'all," and or thank us. Like, how did that make you feel?
It make you feel needed. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Kevin Gates said, he said if you can't be used, then you're useless. You know what I'm saying?
That definitely was I still to this day, it'd be a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? If you think about people like Pat Lambert. Shout out to OG Miss Pat Lambert.
You
know what I'm saying?
You know, like I said, when you're doing it from the heart, you know, sometimes you don't get it, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's normal to you.
It's normal.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause we weren't looking for
you weren't looking for nothing.
You
know what I'm saying? You ain't looking for no clout. You ain't looking to try to post everything. You know.
And it's crazy to think that people thought we was so many members deep and had the members that we have. And one person I forgot to shout out on the last time when this came up on the last episode. And shout out to Lil Daddy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lil Daddy definitely was just like, you know, I can officially say he was a member, definitely a supportive member. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't about the dread gang. But So shout out to you, Lil Daddy, for all the support that you did give us and helping us do a lot of things that we did do. Definitely gotta shout you out. But yeah, man. So do you think, I don't want to reveal too much of our plans, but, I'll just say it this way. Do you think this second run that we bracing ourselves for is going to be even more successful?
Cause, we didn't grow, from since then, you know what I'm saying? Like for it, I don't think we'll give up.
I think we got a lot more power now.
Right.
A lot more power.
A lot more firepower.
So y'all come try it if you want to. You know what I'm saying? we got a lot more power in that, you know. But and can the people expect more music from you? And
I
got a new project.
I got something cocked and loaded out.
Yeah. I'm excited by it, bro. I'm definitely excited by it. You know what I'm saying? Every time I get a chance to you know, to get a sneak preview of what you got, you know what I'm saying? I think it's definitely well needed because I don't think nobody's carrying the city, our area, music wise, like they should be, you know what I'm saying? And that's a dope thing. And then I also, it's a thing of a lot of people now feel like when I get to this certain age, I can't do music. You feel what I'm saying? What's your take on that?
I think it's what you're speaking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you older rapping and, you know, you'll have mature music.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be more of lessons, you know what I'm saying? But you can take a party song and put, you know, positive things.
Make it happen. So when you're working on this upcoming project, are you in a mindset of, I gotta outdo Me and Tears on this next project? There's gotta be some songs that outdo Me and Tears. You don't compete with new projects you already done.
Nah. You know, like I said, I listen to Pac a lot, so it's like he just made it and he just went on to the next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think if you go try to reflect back, it's gonna make it hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you just go forward, just keep doing it. Don't even think about the last thing. You will make more. More music like that.
Me on the inside looking out. You know, they say on the outside looking. I'm in the inside looking out. Considering that you got so much unreleased music.
I love right there. With the Me and Tears, it's like a movie. It's like the end. It's the ending of a movie.
Yeah,
basically. So it's like the ending of what's gonna happen in the end.
Yes, yeah. So it's like a sequel to it.
Reverse it.
Yeah, okay,
you know what I'm saying? And take you back.
Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. So knowing what I know, being in the inside looking in, like and me knowing that you got so much music that hasn't been released yet, like with this next project that you do have coming up, like how do you pick and choose what goes on this new project?
For real, I went up. I always have, you know, if I ever do one, I would base it off how you done, the structure.
The structure, yeah. Just give them a mix of everything.
A mix of everything.
Yeah.
You know, like, four street songs, 4 party songs, 4 women songs, you know, something like that. Yeah. Mix it up.
Yeah, you gotta have that. You gotta have a song for the lady.
You can't lose like that.
Nah, you can't lose like that. You can't lose like that. That's always a blueprint. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know, when you got albums back in the day, sometimes that motherfucker only had 2 hits.
2 hits, and all the songs was on the same level. You know what I'm saying? I think the niggas was too afraid to even make women's songs. You know what I'm saying? I think about the songs we did. I don't even think we even put them out. Push them as if you think about Ride With Me and Homie Level Friend and them was my 2 favorites.
You know, like I said, it's real. You know, it's expression. You know what I'm saying? It's what happens. You know what I'm saying? We can't be ashamed to rap about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So throw some shit out in there. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got the new project coming out. You know what I'm saying? And is there anything else we can expect from you outside of music or within, continuing the journey?
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna say growth. You know what I'm saying? That's that's the most important thing.
Yeah. So what is like what is fatherhood to you, babe?
It's the motive of me living.
Damn, shout out to you. I wasn't expecting that answer, bro. You said that the motor?
Yeah, the motor.
The motor to me living.
Yeah, to me living.
Damn.
Yeah.
I damn needed a shot behind that answer, bro. Like that was deep as hell. It was deep as hell. Damn, that was real. I've never heard it. I never heard it. It said like that. And of course, that's one thing.
Sum it up.
Yeah. That's just direct and don't need nothing else before it, nothing else after. Like the motive to Me living. Yeah.
Nah, that's why I said we'll be in jail with a Kool-Aid smell after.
Yeah, definitely,
You know?
definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, for you give me 100 years for my kids, I take that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I take that.
We got to make it back home soon.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Tomorrow we got kids to see.
Yeah,
you know?
So you gotta get back to them by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. I got a question though. If there's any, name or give me a time where you ever felt scared. If there's any. You can't think of it. I salute that. Because I know you a God-fearing man, so it ain't really nothing. So name me a time, if any, where you felt like giving up. Where you felt like giving up.
When I first got out of jail, you know what I'm saying? That's, it's kind of hard making a transition from selling to working a job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that probably would be the time where it was a battle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to think working at a Buffalo Wild Wings versus,
waking up and ain't got to work, the money coming in and it's
shaking flour on the wings and shit.
And you held that down for years, bro. Like years. Yeah. Did you ever think about that time where, when we was sitting in that truck, didn't have like a dime to our name? That was like for the big cases. That was like, I remember us going out there trying to put in the application out there.
Mm-hmm.
And you passed up on something, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just really say it.
Yeah.
But you passed up on something where you just spoke that you didn't have to go to the Buffalo. We could have been just waking up every day collecting money. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to the bird, man.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
Shout out to the bird, man.
Yeah. Like, so to pass up on that, cause I don't think, bro, even I looked at you a little crazy, like, you got motherfucking dime on there, but that showed me something, you know what I'm saying? And was there ever a time after that, you know what I'm saying, if people from the streets know what 50 large ones would really look like? Is there ever a time after that you feel like, damn, I should have done it? Yeah. And is it now?
It was.
And today being this day right here, do you still think like that?
Yeah. Cause the friends change.
Yeah.
The people that you was being loyal to.
Yeah.
When like I said, when all that changed, shit, what did I do it for? Why did I turn it down?
Yeah, that's true.
What I turned it down for?
That's true. You know what I'm saying? That's true. Yeah, that was a crazy thing that don't ever be. Because it take a lot to do that. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't talk about it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it take it take a lot of strength to do that, bro. We ain't had like
I could have been with the Shannon Websters, with all I could have been with all of them.
Yeah.
But I always looked at it like it's good now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna go through, you gonna hit the chicks.
Yeah.
You gonna get everything you want.
Yeah.
But for 5 years, 6 years, you got this nice run.
Yeah.
But in the end, you gotta do 20.
Yeah, you gotta do 20 or 30, a life, or lose your life.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that if you can vision something from the beginning and see the ending, I saw the ending in the beginning.
Yeah.
And that's what made me not do it.
Yeah. And me being me at the time, and I was like, fuck that, we finna take it away. It's like, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about, on that part, I'm talking about being with like the other people.
Yeah.
With that $50.
Yeah.
I should have took that.
Yeah. Oh, you mean you could have been running in them crews and them circles
being with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I saw the ending to that,
Cause I do, you gotta pay homage to the people like Shannon Webster.
But the money could have made you, the shit that they was doing could have reeled you in and make you not even think about
make you not even think
that
about
other side. And it's hard to, rejected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like these niggas get money right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you still turn it down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Yeah. So you think about the people like that, like, to me, them would be, because regardless on what a person's outcome is, you know what I'm saying, if that's what they choose, at that moment, they was good at what they did.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Right. So when you think about people like, you know, you gotta, you know, to me, I still salute them, you know, the Shannon Websters.
Yeah, shout out to Shannon Webster.
The Lynn Greens.
Yeah,
and shout out to Lynn. Lynn definitely doing this thing right now.
Yeah.
The Fatties and, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fatty and who we miss.
How you
doing? Shout out to, you know, you think about even younger, like Marky D.
Marky D.
Shout out to Marky D and,
Marcus Williams.
Shout out to
the Brick House Boys.
Definitely shout out to the Brick House Boys. Tommy, yeah. It's crazy because that was
a major part.
Yeah, that was amazing. I think there was a lot of motivation in us, even during the Labor Day thing. Like,
and they lit Charles.
Yeah, they lit Charles. That was.
They knocking polices out. I'm talking about big body beans. I'm talking about everything.
I don't think if you went around in that era, like, you missed the era. You know what I'm saying?
If you wanted to know where your girl was at.
Yeah, probably at the Brick House. Like,
at the Brick House.
I'm glad I was a young nigga that had a girl at that time. Because I being young, I would see them, and you young, like, you wanted to, you know, to beat them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think about Lil Gene and you know, y'all with the sounds and shit like that. Shout out to Lil Gene. Shout out to Mingo, you know what I'm saying? Think about Mingo.
Ro,
shout out to Ro. Definitely shout out to Ro. Who we missing, man? It was just so many people. Money Mark.
Money Mark.
Maintain me. You know what I'm saying? These is us paying homage to y'all. We salute y'all for, you know what I'm saying? You know, regardless on what field it was in and what y'all was doing or what came behind what y'all was doing. Y'all some of the people who, you know, we chose that route, you know what I'm saying? Y'all motivated us to do that. But yeah, definitely.
I'm all y'all rolling.
Definitely. Shout out to them. And them, you know, them people I would consider them legends, hood legends at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely, Then if you want to go deeper down into it.
Shout out to Bimp. You know what I'm saying? Red, you know?
And you want to go into it, and if you look outside the money, you know, we coming from the streets. If you think people don't agree to disagree, there's so many people that come from the streets that was really out there and wanted you shout out, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out you such as yourself, you know what I'm saying? Shout out people like Tron and TKO, you know what I'm saying? And
Monkey Roll,
and Los, you know, shout out Urban, you know what I'm saying? Definitely shout out, definitely Shice, you know what I'm saying? Definitely Shice, you know, who am I forgetting? Shout out E. Dang, it's just so many people you get now after this.
Larry, white food.
Yeah, we gonna forget about that one when it's over. Like, dang, who am I missing? But you know, shout out. I'm gonna just sum it all up. Shout out to a lot of the brothers who, you know what I'm saying, from whether he was GD, Belly Squad Mafia, whether he was in the field. You know what I'm saying? I know we was living through some crazy times then, but, you know, that's just what we was faced with. That's just what we was doing at the time. So I definitely, y'all gonna always, all from each side, gonna always be, you know what I'm saying, hood legends to me. You feel what I'm saying? Gonna always be that, you know, whether people disagree, if you disagree, you was a suck ass nigga, you just went out. Nigga slid. Yeah. Shout out to them. Definitely Courtney. Did we say Courtney? I can't forget Courtney. I can't forget how I see. Ron G. Shout out Ron G.
Lil G.
Lil G. Rest in peace, Lil G. Duddy G. Definitely shout out Duddy G. Definitely shout out Duddy G. And some of the people done time. Metro, shout out Metro for being home. After doing all that time and you know, doing what he doing right now. Shout out a lot of them, bro. And if we did forget your name, there's only one or two reasons why we forgot your name. You know what I'm saying? I didn't standing on it, or we just forgot you. You know what I'm saying? But those who we did name, and those, you know, if you was really out here or not, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's the part we got to get to now, of niggas knowing, you know, what role you played and what you really standing on. It's time for us to reunite. You feel what I'm saying? And it ain't many. It's just a lot of real niggas. There's a lot of people that's screaming, but it's not a lot of real niggas that's left out here, bro.
Yeah, well, it ain't a lot of authentic. You know, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you just got to get the hate out your heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So let me ask you something, bro. Like, for you, you know, coming, you know, growing up in the 90s and being in the era of the 2000s, and when you look back around and look at all the people who somehow started with and hung with that ain't here, that's, you know, either locked up, dead, you feel what I'm saying? Some even taken away by addiction and shit like that.
Right.
How does that make you feel to look back and like, damn, there's so many people gone, like
it happened so quick.
Yeah, it did.
You know, it seemed like it was just yesterday, but it's over 20 years.
20 years,
you know, shit like that ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, man, that shit. And like I said, I didn't saw it before. You know what I'm saying? So you know, like it was two of my partners. We sitting in the car back then.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? We getting high. We getting high as a motherfucker. And I'm in the back seat, they in the front. So I'm just looking at the back of their heads. I'm thinking like, something telling me like, that's why I say I always get that voice. Something telling me back then, like I was like 17, 18. Something telling me like, this shit ain't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? And it was telling me to tell them. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't say nothing. I'm just listening. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this shit ain't gonna last forever. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna die. Somebody gonna go to the feds. And somebody gonna live to tell the story. And it happened. And I'm here to
tell. Like, you're here to tell the story.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a good way of looking at it, bro. That's a way. That's a way of looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Especially considering that, you know, being active, you know, because there's a lot of people that can say they're here to tell a story, but
right.
like you said in your song, you survived through it, meaning you was out the end. Because, you know, like I said, the thing that I did, like, you hear a lot of people, and y'all will hear a lot of people that's trying to tell certain stories of things that they had no participation in.
Right.
Just seeing it from the outside. And if you were,
and you know, don't get us wrong. It do affect.
It do.
You know what I'm saying? Who saw it, you know.
It do.
So, yeah.
But I think you got some people that
don't act like
glorifying
don't act like you lived it.
Yeah, don't act like you lived it.
You lived that moment, but you wasn't out there like that.
Yeah, you probably seen some shit.
Or with your partner. Or with your partner who.
With a partner or a family member or something. That don't mean.
And for the people who be talking about, you know, people too old to stick their finger up and that's for that means fuck the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They try to put an age on it.
That means fuck the world. You know what I'm saying? They don't mean like fuck.
Yeah. That's crazy, but they try to tag a age on
and that's all this world is. It's one big pussy waiting to get fucked. That's all it is. All this money, property, all this shit out here, that's the pussy. You know
what does it mean at the end of the day?
It's waiting to get fucked. It's waiting for you to own it.
Yeah.
And I'm telling myself the same thing because I ain't got it either.
Yeah.
You know, so.
That's what's up. So do that like, and I may have asked you this on a phone call or something, like going through what you're going through, knowing what you know, like how do you manage to like just hold all that in? Like, you know, with the new day and age, like you could be sharing your story and things you went, because it helped me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like because I always say, you know, you can't say tomorrow, you can say one and help me. But how do you manage now because I think, you know, if we, not to skip over, but I think, you know, you got some shit that's coming up now where you're going to speak more and open up, release a lot of shit. But but before you got to that point of doing those projects or whatever, how did you get to the point of being able to keep that all bundled in? Like,
it's like a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You know how people, get cheated on and then, you know, they partner be like, man, I done left her ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His breaking point ain't your breaking point.
Right. That is
you know
real.
What I'm saying? Real. He gonna get to his breaking point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a appointed time, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna have a appointed time when he ready to leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all timing.
Yeah, it's all time. Yeah, it's all time. And you can't say what you were doing until you ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? And I think, you know, to jump off cue for a second, to considering that, you know, the shit we used to be on, which mainly just chilling and trying to figure out a way, or being active in the community and knowing the things that we know or what we heard when we literally wasn't picking with nobody or none of that. Do you think it's a first statement to say that a lot of talk that we got from, you know, being Dread Gang, our brotherhood just in around each other, came from women, you know, niggas about their women, about positive change that we was trying to do? Because it never was a thing we went pick. If we pursued somebody, it's because, you know what I'm saying, you jumped out there, you know what I'm saying? And some of y'all know we pursued y'all, and you ain't go back and tell your homies how, you know, we shoulder to shoulder you to the stove, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and you probably left and went and shitted on us out there, but didn't tell how you took your nuts. But do you feel like, considering that we wasn't nobody that was picking with nobody, but we would always hear shit of such and such said this, such and such said, and a lot of times we would hear from they female. Like, what would be your take on that?
If you hear a person talking about you, well, you know, for us through the grapevine, I wouldn't go to that person or cut to him, or you know what I'm saying, because all the people he told, they should realize that he a pussy.
We know a lot of y'all said shit. We ain't let you know, we know, but we know.
You won't tell us. So you a pussy. And the people you told that shit should
look at you the same way.
Because why you won't tell it to them?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So he ain't gonna make me go at you. You know, you gotta cross me, and then I'm gone.
I say that. I say the same thing too. You know, at times we would get up sometimes in them bad days and be like, man, fuck these. You know what I'm saying? But then when you look at it, it'd be like, you really killing them a different way. You know what I'm saying? It was really killing a lot of shit that we heard, like different, because they really didn't have anything to say.
Well, it's called control. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you bigger than that, you know what I'm saying, the situation, you know what I'm saying, and you feed off into it, that mean a motherfucker controlling you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we think we got the control, but the whole time, this nigga controlling your emotions. He finna make you crash out and lose your spot. You know what I'm saying?
I think that was that's an art of war too. Like, if I know, because I had it bad doing that. Like,
that's why I said it's ways.
You
know what I'm saying? For niggas like that, if you niggas who gonna tell on you if you hurt them, for them starting with you, you just gotta catch them another day.
We had
whereas it's just me and you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else around. Who gonna tell them?
I would purposely do certain things. I know again, like, I'm gonna purposely speak to your old lady and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was like, I don't like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't like me, but the old lady listening to skinny fingers and
for
shit.
Some of the ladies, don't. It is strange to me too. You know what I'm saying? Don't think that a nigga won't want you. Sometimes it don't be that they want you. It's because who with you. You know what I'm saying? It's more about the nigga than you.
It's more about the nigga than you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna hit you to hurt him.
You know and I think that's women need to understand that a lot. And it is not to say that you ugly or that you can't get it. You know, you can't, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's an art of war for certain. Niggas.
This is chess. It's a game.
Because you couldn't beat me another way. You gotta get to somebody that can weaken me, or vulnerable, like somebody close to me. Usually
if a female telling you that she hurt, her nigga ain't doing this, that, common sense telling the nigga like, man, let me go finna play this role. I'm finna support her.
I'm gonna tell her what she gonna
hear.
I'm gonna tell her what she gonna
hear.
And
2 hours later, he gonna be clapping her ass. Simple. You know what I'm saying? And she thinking it's love. He's there for me. Nah, bitch, I just played off your emotions. Shit, I ran games.
You done shitted on the same nigga you be on social media loving. You feel what I'm saying? And not knowing I don't fuck with your nigga anyway. So this is. And
I only did that because of him.
You know what I'm saying? And then you could tell a woman that ain't like, what are you trying to say? I'm ugly now, shorty. We ain't trying to say you ugly. It's just you have. I don't give a fuck what you go through with your dude or whatever. Like, if he a certain caliber nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? If he a pussy nigga, yeah, do what you want to, nigga. But if he a certain caliber nigga, like, regardless how mad you is, don't go out there and move that way of thinking you went up in your nigga by fucking with this nigga cause nowadays it's easy to tell when shit wrong in a personal relationship. Because all you gotta do is jump on social media. Mm-hmm. So now if I don't fuck with your dude, now I'm sitting back looking, you airing all your business out about your dude, and I just move in. I'm finna play out for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what to say and everything.
Yeah. And it's easy and you vulnerable.
And you gonna think it's authentic all the time. I got a message. I just wanna hear it.
You vulnerable. But now I done scored. Yeah. And I can touch your nigga whenever I want to. You made me one up. Yeah. You ain't one up. You just made the nigga one up.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to. You have to. And I think that's a good thing you bring that up, bro, because women don't understand it. And everything, we ain't saying that you ugly, that you can't pull a nigga, or you can get the nigga that you want.
It just, he fuck with certain niggas. Yeah, you finna get game ran on. And if you don't know the game, you will easily be tricked.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And really ain't no coming back from that.
No, it ain't.
Nah, ain't no coming back from that. Certain niggas might take it back with open arms, but
certain niggas might still be around.
Yeah.
But they heart gone.
Yeah. Like it'll never be the same. It'll never be the same. So it's best to just part ways, you know what I'm saying? Just
it's like like when you first meet a female, you know what I'm saying? And y'all ain't had no argument. Shit good.
Yeah.
Laughing, talking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every time you argue, like a fighting game, when you kick a motherfucker, it's power leaving.
Yeah.
Every argument, that power just is leaving, goddamn. Yeah. And that's why I say y'all done argue so much to where, the damage is done. Yeah. That's like one last kick, goddamn it. Oh, the motherfucker packing up leaving.
Yeah. Then y'all let so many people into y'all space and y'all business.
Too many windows. Too many windows open.
Like I just think that's crazy. If you can't, my advice would be to you, if y'all can get through it and work it out, fix the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times women think, and do you think that?
Well, I think when a woman and man disagree, they don't go get the third party.
Yeah.
If we can't disagree, let's go get a motherfucker who got knowledge.
Yeah.
Who got knowledge and understanding that we can tell our story. Each one tell our story, and he gonna give his input.
Yeah.
And he gonna tell who wrong and who right.
Yeah. You know, but don't just go get no random motherfucker who flip niggas 3-4 times out a year. But I think that's because a lot of people be like, why were you putting people in our business? Nah, we can't come to an agreement.
Right, we can't come to an
agreement. You right,
I
feel I'm right. So
we gonna get a third party who's not gonna put our business out there and shit.
Yeah.
See, you telling it the motherfucker your friends, you gonna tell they friends. They gonna tell they shit out here.
Yeah. Who already going through something they self. You know what I'm saying?
Go to a preacher or somebody, a person who don't expose your business. You know what I'm saying?
I think women are the most vulnerable to that, bro. Telling their friend, talking to their friend, and she your friend, but you got to understand is what position, what is she in her relationship stage?
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Because if she ain't got no man, why is you
taking a relationship? She bitter already, like she one-sided already.
So she gonna tell your ass what she think, because that's what she going through. Now you thinking like her, but you ain't even going through the shit she going through. Now you stuck with her because now your family broke up.
And then
now you out here with her.
Yeah, you out here with her. You know what I'm saying?
Both of y'all ain't got no.
And then when she get a nigga, she ain't steady. You know what I'm saying? Now you by yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy because I don't think sometimes women know how powerful they could be. You know what I'm saying? When they just don't do shit like that. Like you can't move like that. Because the minute you throw up how many niggas if I fuck with you and you throw up, I'll fuck with such and such, I'm doing this to hurt me. I can't fuck with you. Like at the time you won't hurting a nigga. I think the best thing to do is part ways and elevate. You know what I'm saying? Would you think a woman it hurts a nigga the most, a real nigga? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes these niggas be hurt just because she got on a tight outfit. You know what I'm saying? But you think they have more effect when she just leave and elevate herself versus jumping to the next nigga. It's more dangerous when you fuck with another nigga than the next nigga. You feel what I'm saying? But I think we're gonna respect you more if you part ways and elevate.
I think black people, we don't date. You know what I'm saying? White people still date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They dating for up to a year.
Yeah.
So if there's anything in your motherfucking ass that need to come out, it's gonna come out within that year.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's why they date. Shit, we fuck around for a week. We together.
Yeah. You can't.
That shit like Remy Ma said. Shit, you just met him.
I
ain't made that quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, they on the book already, made this, and it's like, man, how we, or this is the thing where they be like, tell me the truth. Like, the truth is we dating. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if we dating, it mean, I can still do what I want to do. You feel what I'm saying? Or you can be honest enough to say,
that's where the lines get crossed at. That's what it's chaos. Yeah. Cause she thinking we together.
Yeah.
You know?
Now you a fucked up nigga.
Vice versa, they think the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, but that don't be, we just date. I mean, but we don't date. Black people, we ain't really dating. White people dating for up to a year. So if this motherfucker crazy and she sees some signs within that year, cause I'm already dating John and Eddie. You know what I'm saying? Because I can do that because we just dating.
Do you think that's what affects relationships now? Why they not have longevity as they do? Because you've been seeing it where
this the problem. I think God is nowhere in the picture.
That's true.
You doing what you want to do. You doing what he want to do. Meaning we doing what thou wilt. We doing what the fuck we want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if God ain't in the picture nowhere, it ain't gonna work.
So, bro, I got a question. Like, what do you think make a strong relationship nowadays? Considering that, I don't know if you go back to the past days or these days and social media and all that, like, what do you think holds a relationship together?
It's honesty, loyalty, the basics.
Yeah.
Honesty, loyalty. That's it. You know them things, and I think what's gonna happen.
Do you think there's still real people, like you can have a real relationship, true love, and you believe in that nowadays? Is it still possible to have that loyal woman, loyal man type of relationship?
It's hard.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's like a diamond in the dirt now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, to find the correct mate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But finding that correct mate, do you think? Because I think, and this is my opinion, I don't think it's not hard for a man not to cheat.
You say you don't think it is?
Nah. I don't think it's hard for us not to cheat.
You say you don't think it's hard for us?
Nah.
Right.
I don't think it's hard for us.
I agree.
But do you think that because I've said this to women before, you know what I'm saying, just in conversations, like, do you think that women play a part in a man cheating? Because a woman responds.
I think it go both ways.
Yeah, because a woman responds, they think that they'll be like, you cheated, you wanted to do that. Like, do you think that has some truth to it?
So that's what it is.
Yeah.
You cheat because you wanted to cheat.
So you don't think that
he ain't rape you, did he?
Yeah.
He ain't forcefully take it, did he?
Yeah. No, I'm talking about a man stepping out on his old lady. Like, do you think she can force him to do that? Like, do you think she can literally pick him up in his arms and say him in the arms of another woman?
Yeah, that's why I said it's vice versa.
Yeah.
Both can push each other into another motherfucker home.
Yeah. Cause I you hear women respond a lot, that's some stuff you wanted to do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get what you said.
Yeah. They think that if you cheated, you wanted to do that anyway.
No. Yeah. Not in all cases. Yeah, you can definitely push a motherfucker to cheat.
Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah.
Cause I think you can definitely push a woman to cheat by,
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Just not being, not having no compassion, not being passionate, just beating her ass, ignoring her feelings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Being a nut ass nigga.
Or sometimes you can be, you want to live in truth and she want to live, worldly. You know what I'm saying? Going to the clubs, all this every Saturday, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said that shit don't mix with a motherfucker who about truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And see, that's why the Bible say you supposed to mess with people who is equally yoked.
Yeah.
So a motherfucker who trying to live for God can't kick it with a motherfucker who go out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because one gonna reel each other in. Either she gonna reel you to come to the Bible, or you gonna reel her ass to the club. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they say be equally yoked, meaning stay with the people just like you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna be tempted. Where the temptation coming in there? Because you ain't trying to mix it. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely have to. I definitely have to agree to that. I do think that there's still a chance of.
Man, it's simple. We make it hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we want to do what we want to do.
We want to do. Yeah.
And that's why I say you can't.
Yeah.
You know, there's rules.
Or I think if you have a partner that's like, I think when you got a man and a woman, they both of them have to somewhere be on, if they not on each other's page, they have to get on each other's page. Like, if I like to have a little excitement, I like to kick it a little bit. Come and enjoy this shit with me. If you like to chill in the house and watch TV, I need to take time out to sit in the house and watch TV. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
We should be able to get that.
Yeah, we should be able to get that. Instead of, what do you think about, how much effect now do you think social media have on relationships?
It's over.
It's over, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't destroy it. Because you got to think that back in the day, he had to, in order to see women, we had to drive to New Madrid.
Yeah,
we had to drive to,
you had to be where it's at, where they at.
Yeah, you had to drive. It wasn't like now. Shit, it's open to where a motherfucker can be in Florida. Yeah. And you hear and he see your picture like it hot dead in your DM. Yeah. All you see is palm trees in the back of him, and it's gonna excite you. And shit, now he flying you out there. Shit, you going? You gonna go? Shit.
And same with me. We just scroll on Facebook and pick it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
And it's that simple. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said it's a game.
It is.
It's like, for real, it's the devil's playground.
It is.
That's what all this shit is. You know what I'm saying?
Because people, I think it gives more access to feed bullshit in that area of mate. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying?
And all a woman got to do is go look on that motherfucker and the nigga in her inbox, and all she see is that nigga killing my nigga. He doing way more than my nigga. Yeah. And gone. It's over.
I think if you look at it today's world, I think it's hard to find. Very few niggas either got a old lady, or it's very few old ladies out there that's willing to go through that struggle with that nigga.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Them the real women.
Them the real women.
That's why I said we know how to.
They don't mean they flawless, but they the real women. You know what I'm saying? When you could just, when I feel comfortable opening up to you about my struggles, and you see that I'm trying and woo this, you know what I'm saying? Like there's
another motherfucker be like, nigga, you better get your shit
together. They gone. They be pulling up beside a motherfucker, and you in a motherfucking Honda Civic, goddamn it, and you at the red light, that nigga sit way up here. Like, if y'all ain't equally yoked and she ain't on the same, level, you gonna lose her. You gonna lose her. Yeah, you gonna lose her.
You gonna lose her just by his rim on this
car. So what's your take on getting cheated on? Can you come back from that?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah, I don't think
some people can.
Some people can. I think women is more easier to do it than men. And let me say this. I say that because I think I said it once before, because I think when you fuck with a certain caliber dude, you know what I'm saying, whether he come from the streets or whatever, you know what I'm saying, especially a nigga that come from the streets, not meaning he still has to be in the streets, but meaning, you know what I'm saying, like these certain caliber dudes that, and cause it's dangerous when a woman cheat on a man. You feel what I'm saying?
For real, it's like death.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Like, like a motherfucker die and they can't come back.
Yeah.
That's what it's like. There's no coming back from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you could be in a situation where, and I
said, you could still be there, but shit ain't gonna be the same.
Yeah, cause it can be a dangerous thing to where I look at it like this here. I'ma just always think, man, you done fuck this nigga. And now you ride past and he like, look, y'all, I done fuck with this old lady. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I can't. This is blessed.
And you heard what he just said? I just fuck with this old lady. That's what I'm saying. Who he really taunting? Is he taunting the chick or
he taunting
the nigga? It's about the nigga.
It's about the nigga.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't really about her. You know what I'm saying? use her to
I checkmated him. You know what I'm saying?
Hurt him.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
That's what make it dangerous. That's why I couldn't. I couldn't.
So what about a chick saying, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga, he trying to holler at me. He got 50 birds, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? But instead of me going to get with him, I'm gonna tell my nigga how to go get it. So we can be. So instead the woman to leave the nigga because he got this.
Or the nigga that done something in the past. Now you say you forgave him, but you ain't forgave him. You want to hurt the nigga, so you gonna run her. Now you ain't got shit. You getting the purses and the shoes here and there, but that's all you get.
You get black eyes because you see you catch him with Susie. The whole time. He done blacked your shit for catching him.
And I don't.
You could have just gave that lick to your nigga.
And
we all could have
rode off in the sunset. You know what I'm saying?
You tripping out where he got.
And I think I like a woman that check a nigga out the gate. Like, nigga jump in your DM, you checking him out the gate. Very rare. Especially for a woman who done been hurt. I think they're the most vulnerable women.
Every woman that been hurt.
But it's some that's just more vulnerable. It's easy for a nigga to get conversation out of. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to be comfortable with it because you're going to start thinking that nigga did to me like this.
Even a strong one. She keep going through what she going through and the nigga keep jumping in that bitch shit. She gonna eventually crack. She gonna fall. And the only way we can say that they ain't going is if they ain't know you. If they ain't on the social media. They ain't entertaining.
Every nigga in the world got access to your old nigga. And only she determines how far they can go. So looking through her phone, looking in a it's easy. That ain't gonna stop shit. Because this is my thing. A woman would tell you every nigga in they DM that she don't want to fuck with. It ain't got a chance. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't gonna tell you about the nigga that could potentially have a chance. You know what I'm saying?
You know, like a motherfucker try to holler at them that they don't want to holler at. They gonna tell you.
They gonna tell you that.
But the motherfucker that they want to holler at.
See, if you a smart nigga, you gonna feed off of it. So
that's why I don't even want to hear about the nigga who you with. You know what I'm saying? You telling me about him trying to, I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna make me side-eye. You know what I'm saying? You ain't, is you telling me this about every nigga? You know what I'm saying? You fuck with it. Like, you ain't doing no shit like that. So I think that's why I think makes social media crazy. So what is your take on
not being on the women? Like I said, it's shit vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It go both ways.
Males putting their hand on women. I know, cause you know what I'm saying? Like,
pure pussy.
That's like
period.
Like this. And especially if you a nigga, you know, like you see a lot of times.
I see if they're attacking you and you gotta lock
put it in a little, you gotta have that little move. Or your reflexes. Sometimes that woman can catch you off guard, your reflexes. And then you be like, damn, you be so compassionate. Like, I'm sorry. But to just go up and just beat the fuck out of a woman. That's some sick shit, bro.
I just saw that shit. Like, I just saw motherfucking niggas hit female in the mouth with bats. I'm talking about knock their whole shit up.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
And then her shit gone, he's still with it. I'm talking about he love her that much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll beat you to death.
Beat you to death. That's crazy.
You know,
I done got my ass whooped. So, like, I can't fight. I can't put my hands on it. Like, that's gonna do something to me. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. So we after we got it.
If you gotta hit them, you need to leave.
You know that's what the older people say. If I got you gotta put your hands on.
You gotta hit them. You need to leave, and if they call the police on you, it's time to go.
What do you think about marriage? Would you ever get married?
I get married. Yeah.
So you think about it, like in today's world, like you think it's
we just saw motherfuckers get married for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? You know, and like I said, if you look at the relationship, where God at? You know what I'm saying?
Cause some women be like that, bro. They be like, shit, I want to date for this. I want to be married in such and such time. I think when you put a time frame on anything, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Cause we ain't growing into.
Right, you ain't fixed like on that. You and I ain't fixed on me yet. You know what I'm saying? We ain't done that yet.
We don't even know. I don't even know if I can take your part yet.
So that's a problem for you.
Yeah. And I do think marriage is a beautiful thing when it's done for all the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For all the right reasons.
You gotta be equally yoked. Y'all gotta want the same things.
Yeah. And I'm definitely up for. I'm a person that's up for marriage. Like I want to be married. You feel what I'm saying? Like one day I want to be married, but I want the marriage that we ain't parting ways. Like we gonna fix it. Because again, it goes back to me saying that it's not hard for us not to cheat. You know what I'm saying? And I think because if you look at it marriage and then you look at sex, you feel what I'm saying? Like I said this once before and I'm gonna say it again. If you with somebody and that sex ain't up to par, because sex do play a part. You agree, like sex plays a part. Yeah. And if our sex ain't up to par, like I'm gonna try to help you get there. You feel what I'm saying? Right. I'm gonna try to coach you through it. I'm gonna teach you what I like.
You might got that good yoga.
Yeah. But you just you just laying there and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like let's flip each other. Let's throw each other against the wall. Do some cartwheels and something. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't. You know, and you may be. You know you bad. Just because you bad don't mean that in the bed I'm gonna be sexually pleased.
Usually be the ones that lay
there. You do, bro. You just looking. I gotta try to make this shit happen. Just looking you in your face and shit. I think sex do play a part, but I think it's on you to teach the person.
And then they don't tell you know what she missed.
Yeah. Because bringing it out of me, you know, it take you to bring it even more out of me. Like, because I guarantee you, my goal is that I'm one of them. So do you consider yourself? No Diddy, but do you consider yourself as a person that aim to please, like, meaning in the bedroom, I'm gonna make sure you get what you get before I get to my point. I think that's just how it goes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, you gonna get talking.
Yeah. You out here tickling them and shit.
You gonna walk in the club and all their friends around, they all know.
Yeah, they gonna look at it. Yeah. Now, I think that's what, cause I think that the key to this shit is when you with somebody, you know, you make sure you cover every angle. So if y'all do part ways, I'm okay with you having a hard time to find some motherfucker that please you in every angle like I do. It's for me to make it hard for you that if you leave, you got to find somebody to meet them expectations, or you're going to be with somebody and it's just going to look good for social media.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You got a lot of people on there. Cause this is one thing I hate, bro. This is the thing that I hate. I ain't gonna say hate, but I always be sad-eyed like yeah, girl, you right. I love to see it. I'm so happy for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get somebody to have a relationship, I'm so happy for you.
No, they really is.
Yeah. Because they
really want to see you fall. They know what you could have had.
Yeah.
Like, well, they strong as hell together.
Yeah.
But when you say it's problems,
they
go ahead, girl. Goddamn.
So do you think it's safe for a man to express his love for his woman in today's world, like on social media, posting all love, or they doing the, you know, because everything is relationship.
Man, y'all better not come with that Keith Sweat, R. Kelly ass shit in 2026.
I'm not ready.
Boy, you better not come with that shit
like that. Hey,
boy, you nigga, boy, that ain't it right here.
Yeah, they gonna step on your relationship if you want to express things. I think it's dangerous, you know, even if you truly mean it, you wanna, you know what I'm saying, post your old lady and you wanna, you know what I'm saying, express your love too. I think that's the most dangerous thing to do nowadays, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the whole time you expressing your love, boy, eight motherfuckers and I already clapped. No, you clapped that ass.
You gotta be careful. I think long-term relationships is the thing. Like, you've been in a relationship with somebody, cause it seems like that. Like, most times people in a relationship, they part ways. Sometimes they find themselves back at each other simply because y'all done already been through so much that, you know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker, the when they done what they want to do.
Yeah, and then you can't. I'll be paying attention, goddamn. You done did what? Well, like, fuck nah. Yeah, that's crazy. So let's get a little more. Let me get a little more. Let me get a little more in tune with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, I'm gonna say like I just said, I'm the type of person that, want to be married, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to have a relationship, a spontaneous relationship. I mean, I ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying, I can be in. Cause, you know, we've been like that. You know, we've been out in the club and, you know, we done seen this a couple times where motherfuckers like, I want to get at your mans and now I'm dropping my nigga out at home. You know what I'm saying? And we'll go home because we know what we getting at home. You feel what I'm saying? Do you think that player shit exists? Like, is that a thing now? Like, cause I think most niggas that, he fuck with such and such, such and such, such and such, but he might be the cash out king too. Cash out the shit out they in your pockets. Like, I just don't think that shit, to me, I don't see nothing. It's just headaches but women think that. Women think, you know, a lot of women think niggas want just every fucking girl in the world. I want to come home to one motherfucker that's handling every angle.
Because that's the norm.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That seems like that shit. To them, that's a happy relationship. You know what I'm saying? Two toxic motherfuckers that's doing okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That shit, that's the bomb to some motherfuckers.
Yeah, that is.
You know what I'm saying? That is. To a lot of motherfuckers, for real.
So let me ask you something. It might rub some niggas the wrong way, but be who we are. If you got an old lady, and you got a side piece and this side piece, what do you think about niggas who feud with niggas about their side? You can't love, every girl can't be your girlfriend.
That ain't your girl.
That ain't your girl.
Yeah, it ain't your girl.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's a weird thing. Like, you mad at this nigga for fucking with her, and that ain't even your
issue, man.
Yeah, you
can't love all of them.
You can't love all of them, man.
Yeah.
You really can't. That's what's up. So for the people, do Neek want to be married? Like.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And are you?
I will. Yeah, I will.
You know, and it's an introduction. You know what I'm saying? I know, but are you single or are you in a relationship?
In a relationship.
Yeah. So how long you been in a relationship?
19.
Yeah, you been a long motherfucking time, goddamn. Like, long motherfucking time. Like, and do you think relationships are a good thing? Like, if they, because I feel like you're gonna go through certain things
for real,
in a relationship.
Man. Cause you've been with a person long, the time don't mean shit for real. You know, I say that because I watch my mom and dad, they was together for 33 years. And they just went their way, separate ways.
Yeah.
33 years.
Yeah. It ain't promised.
Yeah.
It ain't promised. That's what make it scary. Like, they ain't promised. But, you know, when you think of marriages and people getting married and being married for a year and shit like that, y'all knew y'all had issues before y'all took this
right. And that's why I said people just looking at the good side of it, the marriage part, that feeling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ain't looking at, you ain't fixed yourself.
Yeah.
He ain't fixed himself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's ludicrous to even want to get married.
Yeah.
You know, but people do. And then it's like meeting a motherfucker. If y'all start out in the beginning cussing each other out.
Yeah.
How do you think the relationship gonna be?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be cussing, y'all and shit.
I think when you put that ring on somebody and get engaged, like, if there's still problems, you be engaged for a while and you start working on trying to fix those. Mm-hmm. You need to be trying to fix it anyway.
But that's what nobody trying to do.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody fixing shit. They just say we engaged and life keep going. And that motherfuckers doing the same shit that they doing.
Yeah. And she at home miserable, you know what I'm saying? Y'all in this relationship and she.
But sometimes she can be miserable because a nigga really telling her some true shit.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? She just don't want to hear that shit.
I think women can be stubborn in their ways, but set in their ways. So you trying to tell them some shit.
Like Nas said on this song, she telling her friend like, shit, what this nigga in here talking about, this back to Africa shit.
Yeah.
She was like, nah, we trying to go with the niggas where they popping the crystal, the real shit, where the real niggas at. That's what she said.
And them the niggas be trying to cuff right there. She said and told you what it was. That's crazy.
It's called the song called Black Girl Lost.
Yeah. So I got a question. What do the Bible say about relationships or marriage?
Equally yoked.
Yeah,
equally yoked. It say one and the other, meaning the man and the woman, they gonna leave their father and mother and to become one. Yeah. I really didn't see nothing about putting a ring. You know what I'm saying? I never saw nothing about that in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? About putting a ring on it. It just said that a daughter and a son, they gonna leave their father and mother and become one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's some
Yeah.
that's some real shit. That's some real shit. Why did God value David so much?
He was loyal, you know what I'm saying? And when he like made a mistake, soon as he make it convicted. You know what I'm saying? You know, he feel wrong. You know what I'm saying? And he prayed, you know what I'm saying, for his sins, you know what I'm saying? And God knew his heart. He knew that his heart was sincere. You know what I'm saying?
So if you was talking to somebody in a conversation where you was trying to get them to come closer to God or closer to the Bible, what would you tell them?
First, I don't even start out like that. You know what I'm saying? I like, you know, build a friendship, you know what I'm saying, about, you know, I basically trigger. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about the girls, you know, I know about the girls. So yeah, I'm gonna reel you on in with that, and you know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna start talking about real shit. Yeah. And that's when I'm gonna slide it in.
Yeah. That's kind of how you got me. You talked about sounding East Coast music.
Yeah.
I value that. So how often do you read the Bible?
Yeah, it's been a while now. Well, now when I'm on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, I do see, you know what I'm saying, scriptures and, you know, listen to videos and stuff, you know, about it, you know, stuff that I didn't know. You know,
what is
I'm always in tune, but I, you know, just don't read it like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So we even talked about what a gangster is, and you know, what is a real nigga to you?
Your word. It gotta mean everything. You know what I'm saying? If you say you gonna do it, you gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's about your word. Yeah. Your word is your bond.
If you can change two things about yourself right now, what would it be?
Nothing. I wouldn't know what I know if I changed anything.
That's that. Would you rather be wealthy with money or wealthy with knowledge and network and avenues of how to get to them?
Networking. Yeah. I'd rather have the knowledge.
Yeah. Cause you can always grow into more.
Cause, you know, like, with the knowledge, you can accumulate different type of business to generate the money. You know what I'm saying? And then for a motherfucker who just get it handed to him and you ain't been through all the bottom, through the rough shit, when you lose it, you ain't gonna know what to do. You gonna panic. You might hang yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or the motherfucker who done been there, you gonna know how to keep it. That's why God say a fool and his money shall soon part ways.
So considering that all the things you know now with the growth and all that, would you say here today that you would always be Blackstone?
Yeah, it got some of the same teachings, the Moorish American law. You know,
more science temples.
Yeah. But overall, you know, the bottom line is God. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? No, ain't nobody above. I don't care. I ain't putting nobody above me.
5 years from now, what would you want to be doing? How would you want your life to be?
Saving more people.
Yeah, shout out to you for that. I wasn't expecting that. There's definitely dope. I got 2 more questions. Would you rather save, if you had a chance to save the youth now, or go back 20 years ago and save those youth, what would you
do? Save the youth now, because you know, back they was giving the knowledge out there. That's what we grew up off of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's embedded in some people. Some people just got lost along the way, but it's still in it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I'll roll with that one. You know what I'm saying? To today, because we came with the parents, probably started with my age group, and, they still was partying, you know what I'm saying? And then you got their kids out here grown now, and now they partying with the kids. It's just, and the kids cussing them out. It ain't no respect. It ain't no.
They feeling like
they more friends than mother and son.
They feeling like the grandparents is supposed to watch supposed to watch the kids. Do you think parents nowadays is a big sort of big responsibility to which direction their kids go? Meaning like.
It starts from home.
Yeah, it starts from home. Yeah.
So let's just say if most homes, not all, most homes was teaching their kids, respect, you know what I'm saying, share with each other, you know what I'm saying, no disrespect, How do you think when they grow up how it's gonna be? It's gonna be respect there still. It's gonna be the same shit that they was taught, because this is what they've been repeatedly doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said, but if you let them all come up cussing the motherfucker out and you just laugh, the parents just laughing, okay, eventually years later, he gonna wind up cussing your ass out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it started from home. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So,
and it started with the mothers, because they are the first teachers.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to you for that, man. That's definitely real. All right, so the last thing I got is, looking at the camera, I want you to give advice to two people. Women, what advice would you give women to be better women and be a better woman to the men? And secondly, what advice would you give the youth right now?
Both. God. Learn God.
That's it. That sums that up.
You gotta open, you gotta, we seeing it out here, but we ain't really seeing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Dang, my brother. Well, again, it's definitely to have you always to come through again for the second time to bless the platform. It's kind of mandatory for me. Like, we gotta get bro back in. You was just on the episode the other day, and it was like, I knew it was more in that, you know what I'm saying, that helped me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to sit down with you and have a one-on-one conversation with you. So, some the same people, because like you say, if you can reach one, bro, that's progress. From you, from another brother to a brother, I always had the highs on the high salute for you. You know what I'm saying? You're a person that helped change me. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to see, what you got coming in store. I'm excited to hear the new project that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned. I'm just excited of this new journey that we about to take, and I know God gonna see us all the way through it and see you through it. So I definitely gotta have you back on again.
God saw that it was good. Dre Gangs
elected. You know what I'm saying? Like that crazy. I swear, bro, that was my favorite line. Like one of my favorite lines. Like God saw it was good. Now Dre Gangs elected. Would you agree to say we won't stop? Ain't no letting up, you know what I'm saying? And we here to our days up, and there's no more better people that I want to succeed with and be on this journey than my brothers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just excited for what we got coming up, for what the people get to see. Cause I'm gonna always be one Dre Gang. He can never be duplicated. He can never be none of that. It's just gonna be us. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, from me to you, if there's anything else you want the people to know, I'm gonna give you the floor, and then, after that,
it ain't nothing, just God first, Fear God, not them, nothing in this with nothing. That's it, fear God.
Fear God, not them. You know what I'm saying?
And just don't go to church and listen to the preacher and be like, no, pick it up for yourself and read it. Some get your own understanding, so when you go back in church and the preacher talk, you're gonna know exactly what he's talking about. You're gonna know if he lying to you or not.
You know. So again, bro, I appreciate your words. I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? I know we're gonna see more of you. This will never be, even after we gone, you're gonna always hear about Dread Gang. But to y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for supporting our platform. And I just want to take one quick second and shout out my sponsors. You know, shout out TV's Entertainment. Shout out Kwame Building Group. Definitely, and we got more sponsors to come. Like I said, this platform is something major to me, and we only growing and get better. Trust me, I check the numbers every day. You know what I'm saying? But be looking out for my brother new project. Be looking out for more Dread Gang things. I guess we can officially say we back better than ever. You know what I'm saying? Better than ever. More powerful than we once ever was. You know what I'm saying? And we definitely here to stay. But until then, thank y'all for tuning in. This has been another episode of On That Time Podcast. Like, share, comment, and stay tuned. From me to you, from Neek to you, from Dread Gang to you, we wholeheartedly appreciate y'all's support. Love.
It's a blessing to wake up and see the sun shine. Cause it only takes one time to get caught by the one time. I only been in jail one time, but I know some guys that done time. They say they'd rather die and they wasn't lying. Heard a lot of sober thoughts spoken from a drunk mind. Junkies run around like zombies chasing that first high. Seen dirt poor, but I ain't never seen rich. I done seen hype smoke, but I ain't never seen them quit. I done seen niggas hustle that ain't never been legit, then get locked up for years and won't never see their kids. Man, this the life I live, this the life I've seen. I learned from others' mistakes, this ain't the life for me. Man, I'm trying to make my mama proud. I swear it touched my heart when I see my mama smile. Knowing every day she worried about her youngest child, but every night she pray it gets me through the next day.
With a million plus blessings, mother prayed over us, so I ain't stressing. Take heed to my lessons, God's given. I swear I won't be a victim. Moving with precision, 2020 bright eye on my vision. R.I.P. Chance Kitchen, multiple thoughts of wisdom. When it rains and pours, don't let your life drop in the drain. From catching the drain of frying your brain. Shorty's missing body found slain. I'm missing my links, you missing your links. AK-47, God body is trick. Christianity is what my family handed me. West Cyprus branded me. BPS sin landed me. 10 toes deep, gang fuck me, now it's hard to sleep. Like Ron Isley, I'm stuck between the sheets. They say I got the mark of the beast. Of course I'ma have my last supper like the Jesus feast. Somebody
words is from the heart. It takes time to